Good morning. Hi, I'm Ann Monroe. Work in the Human Resource Services Benefits Unit. And today I was going to take a few moments to share with you some information about the SmartHealth program that the state of Washington sponsors for all of the university employees. Hopefully you can all hear me, and hopefully you all can see the PowerPoint that I have on the system here. So with that, I'll jump in. Wonderful. Thank you for confirming you can hear and see. I appreciate that. So the SmartHealth program, some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not. And I think it's really a great program right now because one of the things, it's a great program all the time, but one of the things I really am appreciating about the program right now, it's identifying where we all are in terms of working from home or dealing with various stress issues or concerns that we have about the COVID virus. A lot of the programs and topics and activities that the state is putting out under the Smart Health Project is really addressing those. So hopefully this will be of value for you, not only for over your career being able to take advantage of it, but right now for where we're all at. So with that, I'm going to take a few moments to go through the PowerPoint here. First of all, why Smart Health? We're going to talk a little bit about the Smart Health program and why it's a good program to participate in. We'll talk about how it does help you and how you can utilize the program. It does come with an incentive. So for those of you that are enrolled in one of the state's insurance programs, either the Uniform or the Kaiser programs, be it high deductible or low deductible plans, it comes with an incentive that if you participate in it, you're going to see an actual monetary incentive for participating. But even for those of you that have maybe waived your insurance coverage or already have 1 year incentive for the year, it just gives you great programs to work on to help focus on your well-being. Here is a little video. It's only about 2 or 3 minutes long, so I'm going to try to give it a shot that the state has put out. I will acknowledge that they made this, this video before we were all social distancing. So some of these people are a little closer than we're comfortable interacting with today. So I will acknowledge that as you watch the video.
Improving your well-being helps you be more productive and happy, both on and off the clock. The work you do is important. You inspire students, offer valuable services, or ensure public safety. Your family, friends, and community are also important to you. Investing in your well-being can positively impact your relationships and quality of life. That's why we started SmartHealth, the state of Washington's voluntary, secure, easy-to-use website that supports you on your journey toward living well and rewards you for participating in wellness activities.
This is a great program to help the people I work with in the state maintain and improve their health. And I know they work hard, they're very committed. So we're very excited about this program.
This is your personalized homepage, accessible from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. You can explore your challenge plan, history, points total, and a variety of topics. You can access SmartHealth wherever you go on your mobile device.
You know, majority of the things that ail us right now are within our control. It's a behavioral component. When you talk to the experts, they'll tell you that the majority of chronic illnesses are within our control. And so we have a lot of power to control our own destiny and power to control our own health costs by living in a smart, healthy way.
In the My Plan section on the homepage, you'll find activities just for you. You'll see the WellBeing Assessment worth 800 points, which is one of the activities required to earn the $125 wellness incentive. Take 15 to 20 minutes to answer the questions by clicking Complete the Assessment. Your answers are confidential. Once you complete the WellBeing Assessment, the results let you know where your well-being stands in key life areas, so you know your top 3 strengths and top 3 areas to improve. Within those areas, you'll see recommended activities you can join.
Well, we are both an employer and a steward for the citizens' dollars. So as an employer, we want our employees to be ready to go to work, be healthy, we know they have a good desire to help people when they go to work, but the healthier you are, the better employee you're going to be, and the better success we're going to have as a state in fulfilling our mission. So this is an empowering thing as well as a fun thing.
You are now ready to work toward your wellness goals. Keep earning points all year to feel and be your best. Get started today.
So how can Smart Health help you? I don't know if any of you are familiar with the wellness and well-being initiative that's kind of been nationwide for the last 10 years or so. Initially, it started off with really focusing on your physical, getting enough exercise and eating correctly. And the state, one of the main reasons the state offered it was to try to make their employees focus a little bit more on health issues, and hopefully through these health initiatives would lower some of the insurance costs that was experienced by everyone. As they've developed, however, they really realized that we're more than just exercise and eating well, that in order to truly be well and to focus on our well-being and our own self-care, we need to identify all aspects of our life, which could be psychological, emotional, social, spiritual, a whole bunch of things. And so as you participate in Smart Health, you're going to find that all of these aspects are identified within the program, and it gives you the flexibility to kind of focus in on what you want to be looking at. So take advantage of all the ideas that it shares for you. It gives you points for just about everything that you can participate in. And the fact of the matter is, most of us are already focusing on our well-being. And with this program, you earn a little incentive by simply going in and recording what you're probably already doing. So as the video mentioned, as you take the well-being assessment, and so what is that? It's just a medical questionnaire, asks you some questions about your medical health, your family history health, but then it will ask, you know, some emotional type questions like, do you have a social group that you get together with frequently? Or do you find yourself usually being more a glass half full person or a glass half empty person? And it just asks a series of questions about 15 to 20 minutes long. And if you take that well-being assessment, as the video mentioned, it's going to identify the top 3 things that you could perhaps improve upon in your own life, but it also gives you kudos for things that you're doing well already. And with this, you will earn 800 points. In order to earn the incentive that the state offers, you do have to earn a total of 2,000 points. So the 800 points is usually a good jumping off place, and you can see you're almost halfway there by simply taking the well-being assessment. Then as you go through, it's going to identify the areas, as I mentioned, and if you're interested in, hey, I'd like to learn more about this managing stress and anxiety, you just click on the Get Started Now button, and it will start telling you about different ways and ideas for how you can manage your stress and anxiety. Same thing with the nutrition. If you're like doing a good job, but you still want to focus on it better, your top 3 strengths, you can go out there and learn more ideas about how to focus on those things. You may then identify topics that maybe weren't in your top 3 or even your bottom 3, but just of interest to you. This isn't a snapshot, it's just a 1 page of financial well-being courses that it offers. And you're going to see for each one of them, the points that you will earn by participating in there. So just by going out and participating in any one of these things, you will earn points. Sometimes it's just as easy as, like, for example, the little video we just watched. You may earn points by watching that video, reading an article. Sometimes they're going to be interactive things where they'll ask you to go and do something and then come back and you'll say, yep, I did this and got it taken care of. And then this gives you a snapshot of the screen that you will use to keep track of the points that you've earned. So here, this person's taken their wellness incentive, so they've earned their 800 points. I should mention, I've already talked a little bit about the $125 wellness incentive that you'll receive. If you're in a low deductible plan, what it will do is it's going to lower your deductible by $125 for the next plan year. So right now, whatever we're doing in 2020 is going to be focused on the incentive that we earn for 2021. If you're in one of the high deductible plans, you're going to get an additional $125 placed into your health savings account. So that's what you will earn if you earn up to the 2,000 points in the system. Simply by taking the WellBeing Assessment, you automatically will earn a $25 Amazon gift card. So it gets you on your track to the 125 incentive, but it also will just give you the Amazon gift card by taking the assessment. It also mentioned in the video how you can participate. Here in a moment, I'm going to take you out to the website where I'm going to kind of lead you into how do you find this website so you can get up and going on it. You can also download the app and keep track of it on your phone or your iPad if that's easier for you to do. So definitely encourage you to do that. So here, I'm going to stop sharing the PowerPoint for a minute. And let me see if I can get us into a different screen here to share with you. Okay. Oh goodness, I had it up just a minute ago, but let me see if I can find it for you just a second. Sorry about that, everyone. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, if you go to the HRS website, which is hrs.wsu.edu, down here under employees, there's a couple of different ways you can navigate to it. You can get to it through the benefits site, but if you just click on WellCoop, that's our WellBeing website. And if any of you haven't been there, I encourage you to go out to visit our WellBeing website. But down here is a link to SmartHealth. So if you click on SmartHealth, it'll take you out to the SmartHealth Portal, and then you can log into it. Oh, whoops. Of course, that's a good thing to happen, right? And this will give you an idea of my particular website. It shows, you know, I've earned 925 points up here. Kind of shows you where I am on my path to 2,000. It will allow you to build your own plan. I'm not an individual that's built out of my own plan. But you can pick your own plan. It'll give you top picks for yourself that it will recommend, give you the idea of how much they earn. And as you scroll down, it just gives you more recommendations of things that you can do. I find this one really kind of interesting. It makes me chuckle every time. But having worked in the benefits office, when people participate in the wellness program, they often will say, well, how do I know this $125 wellness incentive was applied to my deductible or to my health savings account? And they'll get confused on how they can go find that on their particular plan. So if a person goes here and just participates in that activity of how do I find that $125 on my account, you're going to earn 125 points. So they're very generous in different ways that you can do things and earn points towards your well-being assessment. I hope you see here that, you know, just the variety of things that they talk about. As I mentioned earlier, it's really quite nice because they're focusing on mental and emotional well-being programs right now, COVID-19, how you can help there, social distancing, staying connected with coworkers, a home office space. So they just are a lot of ideas that we're all experiencing and going through right now. This particular program is being incredibly responsive to that and giving us some ideas that will really help not only with our incentives, but just help us through our daily lives right now. I also wanted to mention at the top of the screen, they kind of have their top 5 programs that they're promoting. Some of these are quick little just motivational videos or quick little things that you can participate in and just kind of put a little boost in your steps for the day. 5-minute videos could really help you out there. So this is that particular program and how you can get to it through the website and navigate it. You'll be able to view your profile, your settings. For those of you that may be private, we've already talked about how all this is very confidential. For example, that well-being assessment. We as an employer never see the information on that well-being assessment. It's all kept very confidential and just used to help identify areas in your own life that you may need to be working on. But for those of you that maybe are a little more social, it does have blogs. Like if I participated in this prioritizing my debt, and then I wanted to tell everybody, hey, I did this, I did a fantastic job, or I learned something new. It kind of has a little blog or social interaction aspect to it that you can help support each other and give each other slaps on the back or give yourself a kudo for saying, hey, I completed this. So that kind of gives you an idea of how the website works, and it should be very, very easy for you to do. Going back to the PowerPoint now, I'll just finish up there. So I think I already did some of these screens. Get the app. And so again, just to focus on the rewards and incentives, by taking the assessment, you'll get the $25 gift card from Amazon that you can utilize right now. You will also be 800 points towards your total of 2,000 points to earn your $125 wellness incentive for 2021. And then it also just gives you ideas of how to focus on your own well-being, your own purpose, your own why. You'll hear that a lot in well-being circles as people will ask, what is your why? What is it that motivates you to get up and turns your crank and really want you to focus on being a better person? And it will help focus you in on your purposes and your why. What is your why? And that's going to be different for each of us. It's 100% free to participate in it, totally voluntary, so a person does not have to participate in this if they don't want to, but it's out there and a good resource for you. And as I've already mentioned, it's completely confidential. So the well-being program is administered through the Human Resource Office. And again, my name is Ann Monroe. I'm the director over the benefits unit. We do have a wellness coordinator through the HRS office. Maria Royal is probably going to be your main contact if you have questions about the program. She's currently out on some leave right now, but we'll be back later this month. But any of us in the benefits office can help you out. If you're having problems with the portal or your web applications or your phone, let us know. We'll definitely try to help out in any way we can there. But just in light of where we're at and what the Cougar Connect has been offering up, I just thought it would be really a good time to remind everybody about this program and really encourage you to participate in it and take care of yourself, your self-care, your own well-being, and get some incentives for doing so. So that's my blurb for this program. If anybody has any questions, I'm more than glad to address them by chat, but if not, I wish you a great day, and Want us all to be well cougs. Thank you all for attending.